In this video, we're going to talk about the number one most important skill for a physical therapist. If you do not have this skill, all your other skills as a physical therapist are irrelevant. And no, I'm not talking about your business skills. I'm not talking about your sales skills or your marketing ability. I'm also not talking about your clinical skills. I don't care about your knowledge of anatomy and physiology, your manual therapy techniques, and even your exercise prescription if you don't have this one skill. So keep watching this video because I'm going to break down the number one skill to transform your ability as a physical therapist. Next, I'm going to go over a famous quote from Mary Angelou that's very relevant to this video. And it goes like this: people will forget what you said, they'll forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. So basically what she meant, if you're a physical therapist and you're not connecting emotionally with your clients, then your skills as a PT are absolute trash. Obviously, I'm joking, however, just a little bit, because if you're not connecting emotionally with your clients, then your clients are not going to get the same clinical outcomes, and obviously your business is going to take a hit. So in this video, I'm going to explain why connecting emotionally is so important, and then I'm going to give you 3 tips on what I do to build rapport with my clients on day one. So let's start off from the clinical perspective. If patients are not feeling connected with you, then they'll be less likely to follow through with a plan of care. They'll be less likely to do an HEP. And on top of that, there's a huge psychological component to healing. So if a patient doesn't feel connected to you, then they'll be less motivated to do a plan of care, and they'll be less optimistic about their prognosis, especially if they have a long journey and plan of care ahead for them. And then obviously we have a business perspective too. So if you're not connecting with your clients, you're going to have less clients. If you're not connecting with your clients, you're going to get less referrals. So your business is obviously going to suffer if you're not building rapport and connecting with your clientele. So let's go over 3 tricks that I use to better connect with patients so you can start building better rapport with your clients today. Pro tip number 1, treat your clients like friends and not just like patients. So when your clients come in, within the first 5 minutes, you should not be talking about physical therapy. Instead, you should be trying to get to know them. Ask them how their golf game's going, or what restaurants they went to, or how their family is doing. You should try to get to know them as people rather than just patients. So if you do that, then you'll be better able to connect with them, and they'll see you as a friend and not just some scary healthcare practitioner. Pro tip number 2, go above and beyond to show your patients that you actually care about them. And it could be really simple. If it's their birthday, just text them happy birthday. It's going to take you 5 seconds. Or if they had a big golf tournament, just ask them how they did. Or depending on how close you are with your patients, you can even do bigger gestures. Recently, we had a patient that her mom died. So we sent her flowers because we really wanted to show that we cared about her as a person. So this is stuff that I recommend you doing to treat your clients more like friends and family rather than just regular patients. Pro tip number 3, actually listen to your patients and be genuinely interested in what they have to say. This sounds simple, however, it's the most important tip that I have for you. Because if you can listen to your patients, you'll be able to understand them better, and they'll feel like you care about them. And you may be the only person they have to really talk and be genuine with. So if you have the opportunity to really listen to your patients and really be there for them, then I highly recommend that because that's going to help you build better rapport with your clients. And there you have it. The number one most important skill set for a physical therapist is to have the ability to connect with your clients. Because if you don't have that, then everything else is irrelevant. Your business skills, your clinical skills, they're irrelevant. So make sure you're really connecting with your clients and building great rapport, and that will benefit both you and the client. If you like this video, hit the like button below and subscribe. If you have any questions, write a comment and I'll be happy to answer. If you did not like this video, also write a comment and tell me why. Regardless, I gotta run, but I can't wait to bring you more value in future videos.